Alright, I'm here at the park that I always skate with the curbs. Bo just got here, so he said he's been wearing his for like the morning, so see what he thinks about the fit initially. How they feel?
They feel pretty good, man. I'm trying to figure out how I want to tie them up right now. They got like a Jordan 3 toe cap kind of thing going on. It's kind of like snub. Reminds me of like a, what's that? I think it's like a chino, what they call it from the Vans.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of like the toe cap. It's a little different than the rest of the shoe, but it feels good. That's like, sorry.
You haven't tied them up tight though yet, have you?
No.
You always do yours behind the tongue, your dunks.
Yeah, we usually got the tongue sticking out, but I don't know how tight I actually want to tie these because they got this elastic in them.
Yeah.
In the sides, it's pretty cool. I've been wearing this one around like that, like just.
It does look sick like that though.
Like I think I'm gonna do something similar because like there's the elastic in here is pretty nice, and it keeps everything held tight, and then the way the toe cap is like snug. Because like this is like much more rigid than the rest of the shoe.
Yeah.
Because the rest of the shoe is pretty much like half mesh, and this is like all leather. My dog is fucking crazy. Go.
Umi's not having it.
This feels way different than the rest of the shoe. It feels almost like a slip-on kind of when you like cram your toes in there. But yeah, it looks like I'm never gonna be able to kickflip through these things, but it looks like it's pretty hard to kickflip. To skate through them because like
taping's kind of high.
There's like I don't know, there's suede leather under that, you got rubber, so like there's a lot of shit to go through. But so this is sick, this little bubble. But you're cupped in there. It's feeling like really nice when you got your heel in it. It feels good, man. Like this is like the shoe itself just feels good to wear. All this mesh is crazy. Like there's like mesh, but then there's like actual structure in it. Like all that feels almost like an ankle brace kind of.
Yeah.
Like this, I don't know if you can see this green stuff in there, the sun and all, but that all feels like almost like you got an ankle brace on. So like it feels really secure. Which is probably why it feels fine to wear it like this loose. So
yeah.
So I don't know. I've been playing around with like how I want to lace them up too, because they got these two extra eyelets right here, so you can like put the lace in different spots. So I'm experimenting with that. I'm gonna figure out what the recipe is here in a minute.
Hell yeah.
For sure. So I'm gonna do one. I feel like normal, kind of how somebody would just like tie up, normally. And both feet feel like they're not coming out of the shoe. They don't feel like they're gonna like roll my ankle on purpose real quick.
Don't do that, dude.
Like that feels good, right? And then that feels like about the same. It's grabbing it a little more like when this one, but because it's tighter for sure. But
when I initially saw them, I was thinking that your foot, because of the way that the sole is designed, it looks like your foot sits up high. But in reality, when you put it on, like as soon as I put it on, I was like, dang, my foot is really low. Which is good, because if your foot's high, the way that your ankles work, if your foot sits taller, once it starts to roll, then it's gonna go like bad. If your foot sits real low in a shoe, it's less likely to just fold over, almost like if someone was wearing high heels. So.
Yep, I got high heels on. No, but these are sick. Like so, like I'm gonna press my foot in the ground, like try to pull my heel out, and it's like gripping really good. And that's the tied one. And the super loose one, same shit. Like it's.
It seems like it folds enough there to where it the whole shoe stays.
Yeah, and I think that's because it's like super loose. I don't know, it's crazy. You did a good job with these.
My boy dripping, got the faded light wash pants with the blues.
$20 Wranglers, man.
The Huff hoodie is pretty sick too. I like the felt material.
Oh yeah, the chino.
I mean, it's not felt yet, but now it's felt.
Yeah, it's been felt. I'm gonna kind of just tie them up. I'm just gonna tie them up and see what's good. I'm gonna do this one.
This might be the best initial try-on impressions I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, you got it. Well, the thing is,
we haven't even skated yet. I've been filming for 10 minutes.
I've been wearing dunks for 10 years, like I know exactly how I'm fucking lacing those things up.
Yeah.
This is like a whole new shoe. I haven't skated a shoe like this in forever. I mean, honestly, man, yeah, to me this is like, you know, being back in the dating scene after, you know, being married for 20 years, and you're like,
He's been
what
locked
the fuck
down.
is Tinder, bruh? Like, damn, I can send naked pictures of myself to people.
Hell nah, dude.
This is crazy. Dude, this video is not getting monetized. Dude, I ruined it for you.
It does, dude. All right, now that you're laced up,
I think I am, yeah. I think I am.
we're gonna cruise around a bit,
Yeah,
get some tricks.
I haven't even warmed up, so we're gonna really see what's going on with these things.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. The warm-ups are coming in hot. Fit check, dude.
I don't have any like foot tricks for you. Nah, I'm not here for girls. Fucking
Can't you switch heel or nollie heel?
I sometimes can, kind of, maybe.
All right, if you land the back 50, you gotta
Come over here and switch out.
You gotta do either a switch heel or a nollie heel.
Okay.
On that same board, you can't switch it out.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Okay.
You ready?
All right.
Ooh, you're obligated now. You could have done that. That actually popped really good.
All the credit to the shoes.
So the heel flick is bueno there.
I don't even know if I can get this thing to turn over.
It is a big board in your defense. Yeah, you can. All right, this is the one. If you just committed to one, you'd probably land it. Yeah, dude, sleepy. Okay. Sleepy. Boy. Let's do the back 50 and then you can give that one.
That one's terrifying, dude.
Just don't overthink it.
Yeah, I just hate like going to board slide like accidents. So I'm like, why would I do it on purpose?
Yeah, but when you do it on purpose, you're ready for it. When you do it by accident, it's miserable. Yeah! Oh, you're obligated again. Ooh, Rocket Man. Elton John over here. I'll cut it in. Do one right here.
You know how I want to do one. All right. There's all my effort right here. Dude, fucking dude,
You can do Come on, you can do it, dude.
Ow. We're done. I'm not a skateboarder, dude.
All right, what's the slap? Is it gonna be back 50 backboard, or do you want to try something else?
Sure, we'll do it.
Back 50. If you get into a good back 50 like the last one, and you're all the way standing up, just at the last second, just a little. You just shift your. You don't gotta pop. You don't gotta lift weird. You don't gotta lift really at all. You just turn.
Yeah, okay, sure.
It's not that bad. You're gonna watch. You're gonna land it first try, and then you'll be like, yeah, that's a borderline lame trick. Well, not borderline. It probably is kind of.
Very terrifying. Not call it lame, but I won't give it a go.
All right, let's see it right here. Umi, dude, your own dog. Your own dog. Umi, what are you doing? Day. Dude, what are you? I was like, what?
Tried that too quick.
All right, all right. Just think back to it.
Yeah,
You got it. All right, sleepy.
That was so weird.
I mean, it would be sick if you got a new trick in the review of the new shoes.
New shoes, new trick. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
exactly. Oh, that was it. That was it. You could have done that one. I mean, that's something. Dude.
I think I need to absorb the impact. As weird as that sounds.
You do. It's like you get lighter and bend your knees more once you turn into the board slide.
Okay, we're learning.
We are.
That homie.
He's diverting.
God, you caught that. Oh my god.
I caught that.
Yes, dude. Holy shit. Oh my god, okay.
All right, bro.
Well, these to like shake off the juice. Are you ready?
Yeah. Dude, it's there.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh,
I
dude.
just fell off. I like bounced and I was like, my
But
foot came off.
you did absorb it and get light when you turned into the board slide.
It's coming along, son of a bitch, man. Shit.
Oh, okay, next try.
That shit's terrible.
No, it's not.
You.
So feet flat as soon as you get into the board slide. I don't be thinking about that
We got it.
stuff before we.
Just gotta. You gotta learn from every try. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh, dude, do you like the 10 push? The 10 mountain push? Come on, Pat. Give me something. Wow, that was sleepy.
It's a really good back 50, though. I will say that.
That board slide out. Fucking bullshit.
Dude, yeah. If you would have landed that nollie heel anyways,
We tried.
dude, yes.
There you go.
What are your thoughts after landing your new trick and your new shoes?
It's cool, man. Definitely couldn't run without the shoes, you know. Shout out to Ishod wear, design the best shoe, you know, ever in design skateboarding. Obviously.
Be sick if it was first try. All right, here, sir.
Alright.
What the?
Like blowing the dice a little bit.
Dude, are you okay?
Fuck, dude.
All right. Are you sure you don't want to get one board slide?
Well, I'm gonna do them all the same, you know? Just
That's
like,
true.
if I get to the end, something might happen, you know?
All right.
Shit.
Dude, it is sticking for you. To be fair, I haven't board slid it once, so I don't know what it feels like today.
I think I'm coming a little toe heavy. And I'm like, just being weird. So, I don't know, next one, fuck it, whatever. What was I gonna Get him.
I think the review should just be you. That's what I'm
We need
thinking.
more to
I don't need, people don't need to hear my opinion. This is better.
No, dude, I would do this in any shoe. At this point, this is all me being
Ooh.
pushed it in.
You gotta anti-cock it.
The real key to this trick is to anti-cock.
So,
Yeah,
in.
there's cock, and then there's anti-cock.
Yeah. You went to fully cocked and then anti-cocked.
Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is,
Full cock.
yeah, we're going full cock, anti-cock, barley. Wow.
Shout
my
out
king,
Jay.
My king.
P1 brand. Full cock, anti-cock to power slide.
We need a 3-block again. We don't, we haven't had one since the car wash.
Yeah.
That's where you really unlock the full cock, anti-cock.
Full cock, anti-cock,
I just
full
missed
cock.
Wow!
I don't even think he did anything.
The board slid the rail.
Yeah, but you said it like 10 seconds after.
Because that's when I saw him rolling away. That's when I processed it. Dude, get me out of here.
Dude, the front slaps are money though. They're in there.
Sometimes that bank account, you know what I'm saying, it's a little overdrawn. Sometimes that ain't having like that. All right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. That actually looked tight though.
Yeah, you were filming like crazy. Yeah, first the sesh.
Roll the dice. Yep. Yup. Whoa, Bo! I mean, I'm gonna count it. Let's do this.
Yeah, let's get done with this.
Let's do it quick. Front side. Front no slide.
Are we done?
I guess.
Are we done? Okay.
All right, we're out here for day 2, first day. I need a new board before I try to skate these shoes. I wanted to make it fair. So mostly filmed Bo for the first day. Today I'm back at the same park, and it's gonna be me and Callie. It's gonna do some flip tricks, maybe skate the ledge and the rail, skate the curb some, and then give some thoughts on them. So I think we're pretty warmed up for the most part, so we're just gonna get into it.
I say just set it up and we'll just try to get them right in here.
Or you do a kickflip right here, right now. Oh my gosh, dude!
Lines. That was better. Oh.
That was good. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that.
There we go.
Oh my. Wow. Wow. Oh. Dude, that was so good.
That felt awesome. Oh my God, that felt so good, dude.
All right, so what are your thoughts? What you got?
Weird in the beginning. They break in pretty quick. Not too much padding, not as bulky as you think. More board feel than you're expecting. Really good padding on my heel. Good padding in the forefoot. They're just tall enough to where it's not weird and it doesn't mess with your ankle or your flick or anything, but supportive.
Yeah.
I did 9.8 out of 10.
What's your thoughts versus the first Ishod?
More roomy, a little bit more not blunt, but just a little wider in the toe. Feels better flick, right off the bat. Those ones were kind of hard to get used to. I think more support too. That heel was knotted, dude.
Oh, in the first one with the React?
I don't feel any lateral instability in that heel at all.
Uh-huh.
As to where those ones, I felt like I was standing up on a platform.
Yeah.
So, a big improvement. I give them 2 thumbs up.
Hell yeah. All right, so the first day of skating was pretty much just Bo. I got some of his thoughts on the Wear Max shoe, and then the second day I spent most of the time getting clips of my homie Caley and got some of his thoughts on the shoe after he skated it. I feel like I did some skating in it while I was there, but the ground at that skate park is so bad, and I really wanted to do I wanted to do flip tricks, and I wanted to skate a ledge, and I had planned on going to bridge, but we just couldn't make it that day. So I figured it wouldn't be really a fair assessment on my part if I was doing all of my all my flip tricks there and stuff. It's in the ground there. It's just right when I'm about to pop, it almost feels like you stop a little bit. So I was like, this is probably not a fair assessment. And I came to this spot where I used to skate flat ground all the time. It's really smooth ground, so there's nothing really to focus on, and I have a pretty new board. I just set it up the other day. There's nothing really to focus on other than the shoes and how they skate. There's no other excuses. So I have some thoughts. There are some things that I don't like about the shoe. There are, based on what I did initially, there are some things I do like about the shoe. But I'm gonna give my final thoughts on it after I do this little flat ground session here. Put on the shoes and stretch a little bit, have a little flat ground session. I'm probably not gonna do too many flip tricks, but I'll see what I can land and probably can't land. So anyways, all right, let's get to it. It's hard to explain. It's like there is good grip, but there's not good grip when you flick. Oh. All right, so I didn't skate for too long, but I figured it's about time to give my final impressions on the shoes. Like I said, this is not like a longevity review, because these shoes, I feel like they would hold up for a while. Just based on, all right, let's start with a little bit of wear I have. I don't have much. I will say that this part of the taping, I don't know if you can see that, it did wear out like kind of quick, but I don't think that really matters because this is like a small amount of taping right here. And this suede feels very similar to Dunk suede, where it feels very high quality. It is turn and stitch, so it's folded, the suede is folded over and then stitched after the fact. So I don't think you're gonna blow through the toe. I just don't. You know, and then there's leather under there too. So I just don't think you're gonna blow through the toe. This area, I didn't want to super glue anything because I want to see, and I don't really have much wear right here. I'd imagine this little bit of taping will probably wear off, but there's like so much suede here. I don't think it'll be an issue. So for wear, I mean, the grip on the bottom, none. There's like no wear. So, and I skated a board with brand new grip tape. I just set it up yesterday, and that was when I started skating the shoes. The things that I do like about the shoe are that it is pretty comfortable and you can wear it really loose. Like, it does a really good job of holding your heel in place, and I can't stand when shoes, like if your heel slips at all, like I can't skate that shoe. Like, I just can't. So it does a good job keeping your heel in. These things cinch the whole shoe over the top of your foot, so you're pretty locked in. Like, you can leave it loose or you can tie it super tight and have it be an extension of your foot. The laces obviously won't get touched at all. They only include one set of laces, which is plenty considering you can't break it. So I do love the little details in the shoe. There's a lot of things I didn't notice when I saw it online. Like, it says wear right here, but in little tiny letters in between each one, there's an I right here, an S in between that, H-O-D. So there's like a little Ishod thing right there. And then in the back window right here, you can't see it because it's dark out here, but it says, I think it says something. Hang on. Let me pull the, I forget what it says. It says something. There's like these little 3 bubbles, and it says something back there. It says something max. I think it says Air Max or something. So it's like a, yeah, there's like a little detail hit back there, so that's cool. On the bottom of the shoe, it also has like Air Max like logo right there. There's like a lot of cool little details. And the one thing, so this is like a gift and a curse, like the venting on the side. In the cold, it was really cold yesterday, and my feet were freezing because this breathes so well that air just goes straight through it and hits your feet. So if you live somewhere where it's warm, or you want to skate a shoe in like warm weather and you don't want your foot to get hot or anything like this, this is probably the most breathable shoe I've skated. I mean, that like huge vent area, wind just goes straight through it. But like when it's really cold, my feet were freezing yesterday. They were freezing. So I like the durability. I like the look of the shoe a lot. But I feel like for me, there's more things that I personally dislike about the shoe. Something about the flick of it just didn't feel right. Like it feels like when you flick, your flick is not like, you don't feel connected to your board when you flick, which is weird. And when you ollie, like it felt like I had a lot of like feeling and sensation on the side of the shoe where you feel it gripping your board. And that's kind of what I like from shoes. Like even Dunks, like when I flick a kickflip, even though it's a padded shoe, for some reason it feels really like I feel connected when I flick through my board. This is almost like, it felt like it was a mystery. Like every time I flicked, it was like each one felt different. And I have a pretty consistent flick for kickflips, so that's always my judge. And it just like, I couldn't find that where, you know where and how to flick and how much pressure like every time with this shoe. And granted, I'm not the best skateboarder, so take that with a grain of salt. I also I'm not like a huge fan of the height of the shoe. Like I do love that you sit really low into the shoe, because I think what people don't realize is when you have a shoe that has a really big stack height, especially if it's high from heel to toe. This has a pretty big drop from heel to toe, which is really not good. I mean, people can say what they want, but it's not good for your joints. Having a big drop from your heel to toe, it's just not. You're putting more pressure on your joints and stuff like that than you are using your muscles to absorb shock. Like you're forcing your feet to an angle that they're not meant to be at. And it's just like, so yeah, you get that padding, but it's a trade-off. Like it's not really the greatest for your body to have a big stack height in the heel to toe. So not really a big fan of that significant drop from the back to the front. But it does, even though it is taller in the heel, it still doesn't feel like you're sitting up really high. I like that you're sitting low. Like I can feel the concave in my board pretty good. And it's like, if I can't feel the concave, it kind of messes with me, because I don't skate super steep boards usually. So yeah, there's that. And then, yeah, I just don't, back to the height, this is called a 3/4 mid. And it bugs me when shoes are like that in between, where they meet at like the center of your ankle bone. So like this collar meets at the center of your ankle bone, so when you lace this top, even if it's laced loose, you feel like there's weird pressure on the sides of your ankle, and I'm not a fan of that. It just bugs me. I like a shoe to either be like right hugging that bottom crease of your ankle or be above it. Like being in between is kind of weird. So yeah, it's just like something is weird. I don't know what it is. Something's a little off about the fit. I think that's probably a part of it that just feels odd to me. I don't feel confident in the shoe. Like, when you put a shoe on and you immediately feel like, oh, I could do all my tricks in this. Like I don't feel that from these by any means. And I'm not trying to take a dump on the shoe or anything. It's just not what I prefer for a skate shoe. I mean, it looks so sick. he had a great, like Ishod came out with a great design. It looks ill. It has such, you know, good throwback vibes to like 90s basketball shoes, which I like. But yeah, it just, I don't know what it is. And then the tread on the bottom, it's weird because you'd think it'd have a lot of grip right here, but it doesn't feel as grippy as I want it to be. Like I expect, if I have a brand new board with a brand new fresh sheet of mob and brand new shoes, I want my shoes to be like glued to it. And I just kind of don't get that from these. So yeah, there is more room in the toe than there was in the first Ishod, which is nice. I don't feel like my toes are as cramped. You don't get that weird sensation on your pinky toe where there might be a hot spot or something like that. I don't have a wide foot. I have a medium, like average, and then I don't have a high arch. I have just a medium arch. So there's not really any arch support, which I like. I don't like arch support in shoes. It bugs me. But yeah, I think it's a cool design. It seems like this might do what this might be controversial, but this might do what the first shoe did, where people were so hyped on it. It's sold out everywhere. It was hard to get. And then after that initial period, I didn't really like those first, like maybe a month or 2 months. I saw so many people skating the first Ishod. And then it was like, after that, nobody was skating. Like I didn't see anyone skating the shoes, and you'd always see them on sale everywhere. And usually that's a sign. If a shoe's always on sale everywhere, typically it's not selling like crazy. So this seems like just the design of this shoe. Like I like what they were going for with the kind of not too tech, not too minimalistic, but it's just not my thing. I might skate them a little bit more, but as it stands for right now, this will be a chillin' shoe. It's just not something I like. I don't know, something's weird about it. It's just one of those shoes where you put it on and you just can't, for me, I just can't figure out exactly what it is that just makes me not. I mean, I know I listed off a bunch of things, but it just, I want to like it because it looks so sick. But when I put it on and I look down, and then like when I'm skating, I just don't get that. I just don't have that confidence putting the shoe on. And that just like, if I don't feel like that when I'm skating, because I'm older, obviously, it kind of turns me off. So it's like, I want to feel like some confidence when I'm skating. So I don't know. This is cool. It's sick to see him, because I feel like the way it is right now, to me, in terms of like shoe technology and what companies are doing, kind of innovating, it seems to me like New Balance is kind of dominating right now. That's just, like I said, that's not based on any kind of fact. That's just me judging the shoe market and what I see. It just seems like they're putting out great shoes. People are stoked on. They have a lot of them have a classic look, good aesthetic, but you know, and Nike's kind of trying to do that. You know, they're kind of trying to do that. I think. I mean, that's probably one of the reasons why they did this. I know it's because of Ishod as well, but like a lot of the New Balance shoes that have dropped recently are like throwback shoes to an original New Balance shoe, and they're re-releasing it for skateboarding because it has a really good aesthetic and it was functional. Like the 574, they dropped it as a Volk, but that shoe's great. Like the upper feels fantastic. It's proven, it's durable. That's a great vulcanized shoe. And then the 480, another one, that was a great basketball shoe, and it skates really well. My one gripe about that shoe is the like sole of it is real thick, so you don't have as good a board feel as I'd like. But the flick and the grip and everything, like that feels like I feel confident. Like every time I flick the board, no, I don't feel like it's connected when I'm catching and like landing, but yeah. So I think they're like Nike seem probably we're seeing how New Balance's kind of throwback shoes were doing, and they dropped this, and of course, like Ishod is, he likes the throwback. I think, I don't know the guy, but it seems like he likes like the throwback basketball shoes and stuff like that, based on some things I've seen him skate in like the past and everything. So yeah, those are kind of my overall, I know that was like a jumbled mess, but those are kind of my overall thoughts on this shoe. Like I said, I'm probably not going to skate this anymore. It's not really a shoe that's for me. I'll probably put back on my dunks that I've been skating. I've been skating the wheat dunks. That's just a great cup sole for me. Anyways, if you would like to see any more impressions of shoes or anything, drop a comment. But yeah, I will get back to doing trick tips a little bit. I just felt like, I don't know, I wasn't burnt out on it, but because I didn't do that many, but you know, I was like racking my brain. I'm like, what trick tips would people actually want to see from me? People had some requests and stuff, but I don't know, we'll see. I did most of the basic ones. But anyways, catch you guys soon.